Hey, hey, hey. Are we live? Are we there? Are we there? I think we are. Give you guys just a few minutes to realize that we're online. It's midnight here on the East Coast. And we are live. Look there. I just got the notice on my computer that DeeVine DeeZine is live. So hopefully by now, all of you guys have gotten the notice too. I see somebody's here. Already got a thumbs up. Jennifer is here. Hello, get my glasses. I need to get my glasses. Hey, Bub. Bub, can you bring me a pair of my glasses? I always forget that. Somebody needs to comment next time on my Instagram post. Whenever I post the Instagram post, grab your glasses. Because I always forget. Let's see if I can move this light because it is causing shadow on my face. Bub, I hope I didn't pull your cord out.
What cord?
Thank you very much. That cord right there, when I moved your light, it kind of pulled real tight. Did I pull it out? Hopefully not. Turn it back this way some. There we go. Got to make sure you guys can see my pretty mug, right? All right, let's see here. I know I missed some of you. Daisy D is here. Hello. Oh, you did. You just finished watching the vlog. Well, thank you, Daisy. Christine is here. Ashley is here. Kristen's Corner is here. Michelle Neal is here. Susan is here. It's not loading for you? Susan, are you still not loaded? Anybody else having trouble? Tiffany is here. Well, hello, all of you guys. Is it there for you now, Susan? Let me know. Uh-oh, Daisy D is lagging too. Well, it says I have a full connection and it's not giving me any errors for bad connection. So not sure it's lagging for Christine too. There is Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Is it lagging for everybody? And what do you mean by lagging? Like, do you see my mouth move and then hear the words like a bad old film? You know what I mean? Okay, it's working for Michelle. Seems to be working for her. The Hubs did find a setting on the phone because some of you will remember. Look here, I got my glasses. He brought them to me. Jasmine is here. It's not lagging for her. You guys will remember, those of you who joined us Saturday for the live, we were having some trouble right in the heart of Gainesville, in the city where there are plenty of towers. Come to find out there was a setting on the phone that, let's see how the husband explained it. It basically saves your band whenever you're on the internet somehow, which causes the little bit of the slow movement, I guess is what was causing the breakup in the connection. So he fixed that. So we should be good to go. Not sure what's happening on some of your ends. Let's see. Arlette is here. She sees and hears me just fine. All right, let's see. Jennifer says, Deena, you are soinin? What does that mean? Not sure what that means, Jennifer. Working for Brenda. And Christine says my movement isn't matching my audio. Christine, is it still lagging for you? If so, I don't know what to tell you guys. I am so sorry. It's showing a perfect connection on my end here. Usually if there's a little bit of a lag, it'll show me across the top, like this red bar comes across the top to tell me the connection isn't good. So far I don't have that error, but you guys let me know. And also, you guys got to let me know if the chewing out of popcorn bothers you. You know, I tried that last time. Got so busy talking, I never even finished. And both of the kids told me tonight, Mom, don't even bother with the popcorn. You'll never eat it. But I figure we're just like a bunch of girlfriends hanging out tonight, right? So why not have a little snack while we're doing it? But I know it can get a little agitating to see people eating on the screen. So you guys just let me know when it gets a little loud for you. All right, Jennifer says I'm spinning on her end. Well, I don't know. I am so sorry. And it's not working for Rita either. I don't know if maybe I should cancel and just try to start over, you guys. Everything is good for Carol. Carol is here. She says I can chew away. Thank you, Carol. I'm going to try tonight to eat my popcorn. Christine It's working on your computer, just not on your phone. So then I don't know if it's on my end then, or maybe some of your cell phones aren't having a good connection on your end. I'm not sure, because I am not tech savvy at all, you guys. Look how long it took me just to figure out how to go live. You'll remember on Cocoa and Cookies, we tried for about a year before I could even figure out how to do it. Carol is here. Hello, Carol. And it's still not working for Daisy D. Mom is here. Hello, Mom. You still up this late? Rita is here. Uh-oh, her computer isn't working. And so your mom, is it lagging for you too? Some of these people saying it's lagging on their end. And some of them say it's working just fine. So I don't know if it's maybe the cell connections on your end. I don't know, because if it was on my end, I would think that it would be bad for all of you guys. So I'm not sure. I really don't know, you guys. Hopefully it'll start working. Carrie Decker is here. Hello, Carrie. I tried to catch you Saturday. Was it Saturday? Whatever day it was that I was supposed to catch you on the Walgreens thing. And when I turned it on and left it there for a little while, it was the female, the trapeze artist girl, the stunt girl. I never did see you come on, so I'm sorry that I missed you. Masu is here, making you hungry. Sorry, you want some popcorn here? Here you go, I'll share. Am I lagging for you, Masu? I'm lagging for some of these good people. And for Susan, it still won't even open for her. Yeah, Carrie, I did. That's where I tried to catch you, was on the Facebook page. And like I said, it was working. Like the Walgreens Live was working, just it only had her on there. And what they were doing was every time somebody made a donation and it clicked through the Facebook page, she would have to do a new stunt. There was a guy on the ground trying to tell her what to do. Like she was doing it, what's the word I'm looking for? Like just on the spur of the moment, trying just to follow his instruction. And it was kind of neat to watch her, but that's all that it showed. Like it didn't click to anything else. And I stayed on there for probably about 15 minutes because I knew you told me it would only be about 5 minutes right there at 2 o'clock my time, 1 o'clock your time. And never did see anything else. It's lagging for Masu too. Okay, but it's working really good on Christine's computer. So it's probably a cell service thing. I agree, Christine. So if any of you are near a computer, you might be able to see me better on your computer. Not sure what's happening there. Masu can see me, but my lips aren't matching. Okay, so Linda is here, and she's got a good signal in Wisconsin. It's working for her. That's okay, Susan. I completely understand. Carol McDonald says, I can eat my popcorn. There is Miss Pat. Hello, Miss Pat. Okay, she can't get it to work either, so I really just don't know. Masu is on an iPad, not a cell phone, so it's not working there. Jennifer got all her stuff done, grabbed her coffee, went to the bathroom. Is it still not working? I may have to try to cut it off and restart over, you guys. But apparently a lot of you are seeing it. Daisy Days is here and it's working for her. There's Amy. She stayed awake just for the live chat. Well, thank you, Amy. Is it lagging for you? Are you able to see me okay? What, Bub? Any idea why I might be lagging? Oh, look here what the Bubster just brought in. Ooh, fresh homemade cookies. Baby girl has been working on them. See, if I try to click off of there to try to fix the settings, then it cuts it completely off. But some of them can see it fine and some aren't seeing it fine. Do me a favor.
On there,
can you ask Gung to pull it up on her phone or pull it up for her?
Just pull it up real quick.
Yeah, and just see if it's connecting to her phone for me. All right, let's see here. It's working just fine for Amy. Anna Clark is here, but she can't see anything either. It's trying to load. All right, Carrie, let's see here. Okay, so I can see it through your personal page. All right, so I went to the link that you sent me, facebook.com/Walgreens, and that's where I had gone to. So I didn't realize that it was going to be on your personal Facebook page. So I will try to find that and see if I can watch it. Okay, so still working fine for Amy. Yes, Christine, doesn't it look yummy? Check it out. I know that's not a Transformation Tuesday food, but you guys, when your girl works hard on some cookies, you gotta eat one. Looks and smells so good. All right, I'm coming through fine for Carrie. It could be their internet Daisy Days. I'm not real sure, because I think if it was on my end, all of you would be having trouble. So it has to be something that's a connection with certain cell services, maybe. Debbie is here from Palm Harbor, Florida. Well, you're not real far from me. Hello, hello. Is this the first time you've caught us on a live chat, Debbie? Carol sent the cookie. That's pretty cool. Still trying to load for Anna. Okay, Steven, Rose is here. That is the Bubster, you guys. Y'all see Steven? What up? What up, boo? What up? So, Bub, is it lagging for you out there? Or you got me just fine? Now, let's see what Christine says here. Basically, YouTube just can't handle all my house. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it, Christine. That's funny. How's the weather in the Sunshine State? It feels wonderful out there tonight. It's like the perfect, I don't know what the temperature is, but walking outside, it feels perfect. A beautiful night. Okay, so it's working great for the Bubster. Now let's see, that is let me see, I gotta put these glasses on. Manito. Hello, hello. I don't remember seeing that name on a live chat before. Welcome. Masu is missing the heat. Yeah, I bet you are. What was your temperatures today? How cold are you up there? Okay, Peggy can see me. Deena is here. Well, thank you, Deena. I'm so glad that you enjoy the videos. Manito is here from Phoenix, Arizona. Well, hello, hello. They're saying hello to Bubs. I'm not sure if he's still signed on, you guys. He was testing that connection for me, so he might have signed off out there. They might be trying to pull them up something on Amazon Video. All right, let's see here. Oh, you did, Amy? Well, good. I am glad that it made it to you. That was fast. That was fast because, matter of fact, we didn't even get them in the mail. They sat on my desk for about 4 or 5 days because you guys know if y'all watch the vlog channel, there's just always something going on. And I had been working in the office. So late one night, I was able to sit down and get a bunch of thank you cards together for those of you that have been so kind and generous to me. And I had them all together sitting there and they sat for like 4 or 5 days. So finally, Saturday when we were on our way out to pick up Bub's pictures for Fine Arts, we stopped by the post office and sent them out. So that was fast, like next day fast, practically. Glad it made it to ya. Everybody's telling Bub, hey, I don't know that he's there. All right, let's see. Steven's new beagle still is hanging around. I'm going to have to put him in the car and ship him up to Tennessee so he can see his dog. All right, Jennifer restarted her tablet and it's still a no-go for her. Well, I sure am sorry, Jennifer. I don't know what's happening there. 49 degrees, Masu. Wow. By Friday down here, the high is going to be in the 90s, you guys. We'll be down at Fine Arts in Orlando, and the high is going to be in the 90s already for early May. Yeah, so it's been pretty hot. 58 degrees in Indiana. All right, Manito says it is the first time seeing a live chat. And she's got a little lag too. Well, I am so sorry about the lag, you guys. I'm not sure what is happening with that, but thank you for watching all the videos. There is Daisy Cutter. You got a lag too, Daisy? Well, come on down. Come on down, Masu. We'd love to have you. Haley is here. Hello, Haley. How are ya? Oh, the heat. It's the same for Daisy with the heat. Yeah, the heat has been something else. I'm telling you what. Of course, it's not as bad as it is midsummer. And midsummer, by the time I walk from my front door to the car, which you guys have seen is not a very far jaunt. I'm already sweating. So it hadn't been quite that bad. It hasn't been, it is humid because it's always humid here. 365 days a year, it's humid, but it hasn't been quite as thick and muggy as it can get during the summertime. So that always helps. So even though we've been in the mid to upper 80s, got an ant crawling on me. It hasn't been that extremely heavy humidity that makes you just feel miserable yet. So Amy, 87 in Oklahoma today. Really? So you guys are having about the same temperature as we are. Wow. Chilly up in Kansas. Ready for some of the warm air. Well, hopefully you'll get some. We've been desperate for rain, and we did get just a little bit. Let's see. I guess it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday because it rained while we were at the church, and we were hoping it was raining up here because you guys know we're 70 miles north of where we go to church, and sometimes it can be raining there and never rain here. But when we got home last night, we could tell by the road, you guys know we live on a dirt road, we could tell by the road and by the grass that it had definitely been wet. So how much rain we got, I'm not sure. There were no standing puddles, but everything has been so dry. It would take a lot of rain to make puddles right now. So hopefully we got a decent amount. Not even sure. We did get a lot down there, though, at the church. We got a good dousing of rain. So hopefully we did here, too. It's 57 in Pittsburgh. Yeah, Masu, there are still some fires. Matter of fact, our particular county is under a burn ban right now. We can't have any fires here for trash or bonfires or any of that kind of stuff because we're under a burn ban because it's just been so dry. So even the fires that they've had, it's hard to get them under control because there's no rain to help them out with that situation. So we desperately need the rain. That is for sure. Carrie, love my, well, thank you very much. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing that Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation that you guys know I had tested out. And I'm wearing a MAC blush that I actually took from baby girl. I didn't mean to, just I kept forgetting to give it back to her. Finally, she said, Mom, just keep it. If I want to wear it, I'll borrow it. So that's what I got on for my blush. But the actual foundation is that Urban Decay All-Nighter. And I have been enjoying it. I have to say, I have been enjoying it. But thank you, Carrie, for the compliment. Very sweet of you. Christine. Oh, you've been having rain for about a whole week? I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I need some of that jungle here in my yard. It's 53 in West Virginia tonight, but it's going to be in the 80s tomorrow. Wow, that's quite a difference there. Going to be rain all week in Utah. I'm so jealous of all you guys having the rain. Peggy's been getting all my rain. Oh, the Hubs is watching When Calls a Heart. All right, well, we'll see you later. Hope he enjoys the episode. Season finale was on last night. 71 out in Arizona tonight. Have to turn the volume up because your husband's snoring. So you can't hear too good over those snores, huh? Oh, that's funny. That's fun. Well, hopefully turning up the volume will help. All right, let's see. Haley. Have I ever tried the Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks? Yes, I sure have. Matter of fact, I can't remember if it was last week or the week before. Baby girl and I got some at CVS on a really good couponing deal. So if you guys are not yet subscribed over at DeeVine Deals, you're going to want to because that's where I show all of the couponing finds or special clearance, anything like that. All of the hauls are over there except for Dollar Tree. That stays on DeeVine DeeZine. But we were able to get some of those new liquid lipsticks from Wet n Wild. And I have been enjoying them, I have to say. I haven't done a swatch video on any of those yet, but I have been enjoying them. How about you, Haley? Have you tried them, and do you like them too? All right, Christine. Ooh, a baby is coming tomorrow. Well, yes, we will send up prayers on her behalf. A baby boy. Well, how precious. That's exciting. I bet she is super excited tonight. All right, Carrie tried the catsuit lipstick, and she loves it too. Y'all know I love a good lippy. For sure, for sure. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you like it. Don't tell about When Calls the Heart you still haven't found. Okay, I won't tell you. I won't tell you what happened. Yeah, you'll have to wait for it to come out on Netflix. I'm not sure how long it takes. Netflix already has the first 3 seasons, and now that season 4 is finished, hopefully it'll come on Netflix real soon. I'm not sure what the lag time is for that. Amy, y'all had hail the other day. Ooh, hail can sometimes precede a tornado, so I hope you guys didn't have tornadoes in the area. All right, let's see. Got one there. I can't quite read the name. Lord Jesse is here. How are you, Lord Jesse? Hangouts link to join. I'm not using Google Hangouts, so I'm not sure about a link. I'm just going live right off my cell phone app. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's see. Haley went to Rite Aid. 30% off. Yeah, well, I like them. So if you find them at a good deal like that, I would recommend that you pick at least one up just to see. Because I know it's probably not going to be a formula that everybody likes. It never really dries fully matte like a regular liquid lipstick does. It is a little bit different of a formula probably than what you're used to in a liquid lipstick, but I like it. I like it. So, all right, let's see here. Good. No tornadoes. That's good news. I saw somebody the other day on Facebook, I can't remember who it was, posted some pictures of some severe tornadoes that was happening near them, like in the sky. They were able to capture a picture of it. Those things scare me. After I lived through one time, I don't ever want to go through another one again, you guys. Those are rough stuff. I hate the tornadoes. Matter of fact, when it starts getting dark here, I never used to worry about them until I went through one. And now when the sky turns very dark like that, I get real nervous because you're constantly thinking in the back of your mind, those look like the clouds that could spawn one, and they're no fun. Let's see there. What's Lord Jesse saying? Google Jehovah's Witnesses rape little children. I don't know if that's something that I want to Google. Lynn B is here. Well, hello, Lynn. How are you? Welcome to the late night hangout. I can't do it from my phone, Daisy Cutter. I don't have the option on my phone. So if anybody's on their computer, y'all will have to do that for me if you can, because I don't have those options on my phone. All right, so Amy used a Michael's computer, our coupon was able to save 60%. That's cool. I love when Michael's does the 60% offs. Fantastic savings. Well, thank you, Masu. I think he is going to do great. We are so excited about it. Everybody in church yesterday loved all of his designs. We were able to have them up on display. Tiffany is here. Hello, Tiffany. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate that so very much. I'm going to taste this cookie for you guys. How about that? Pamela is here. Hello, Pamela. How's the office going? Well, I haven't been back in there since Saturday morning early. I don't know if that blocking worked or not because I still see some comments coming up there. I haven't been back in there since Saturday morning early. I showed you guys on the vlog before we headed out to Gainesville. And I haven't been back in there because we got home so late Saturday night and had to get Bub's stuff all ready for display on Sunday. And then we got home late last night. So hadn't been back in there today. I've been filming all day. Haven't had a chance to get in there today either, so it's still looking the same. But I did find some different kinds of sponges at Home Depot because when I do the nail art, I always do it with sponges, cosmetic sponges, and it helps blend the colors together perfectly. And I showed you guys a picture of that gradient ombre that I'm going for in the office. If you guys missed that, you can go on my Instagram. I don't know how far back it was. I really don't, but there is a picture on there. But I found some sponges at Home Depot that I think are going to work. I think they're going to help me to be able to blend that. So that's part of my goal tomorrow is to get that office, at least play around with it a little bit more. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to paint the white down a little further and just do some of the teal striping, which I didn't want to do because I already got stripes in the bedroom. So we'll see. Hopefully these sponges are going to help me out with that, but hope it will. All right, let's see. Carrie Decker. Yeah, Masu, I'll show you guys. I'll for sure show you guys whatever it ends up in there. However, if I can get this to work, I have been filming each step of the way. So if I can get these sponges to work, there'll be a tutorial for you because there's not one out there. I mean, unless you guys have found one, I had Googled for a tutorial on how to do the ombre gradient on a wall. And I couldn't find one. I mean, I found a couple that was just like stripes, you know, where you have the darker color migrating to the lighter color, but nothing that was actually like sponged and blended together like what I'm going for. So if it works, there will be a tutorial. Yes, there will, because I figure if I'm searching for it, somebody else is going to want to know eventually. So fingers crossed that it's going to work out. Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off here? Yes, you can. And not only that, you can also use your PayPal at some Walgreens, Carrie. Where you work, can you use it there? Because at our Walgreens, you can. So I'm not sure if that is if that is like chain wide or not. I'm not sure if they're just testing a few locations, but you can use it there too. So a lot more stores are starting to use the PayPal options, which is very, very cool. It makes it a lot easier if you've got money saved up in those PayPal accounts, and then you don't have to worry about transferring to the banks. Oh, I see what you're saying, Daisy. Yeah, I'm not sure how to, because I know on the phone I can't do it, but okay, Susie. Hello, Susie. You've never had a problem watching the live stream, but she can't get it tonight. Oh, a lot of you are having problems tonight, you guys, so I don't know. Maybe it has to do, oops, dropping popcorn on the floor. Maybe it has to do with the button that my husband clicked to change it on my end for a higher stream. Maybe my higher stream now isn't compatible with some of your stream's reception. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him about that tomorrow and see. Pamela's having trouble too, so she's going to have to wait and watch back the video. Masu, I'm just about at that point. I think you're right. Like, do the whole thing. If you guys saw what's it called? Upcycle. The upcycle that I did on those little lips and I glitterized them. If I could have solid glitter walls in there, totally what I would do. Yeah, I sure would. That would be awesome. I think the sponges are going to, hopefully, I know they work with the nail art, so hopefully that's going to do the trick finally. All right, so the stream is working for Lynn B. Working for some of you, great. And then for some of you, it's not. All right, Amanda Gale is here. Well, thank you, Amanda. I'm hoping it's going to work and look cool. Ninja's here. Hello, Ninju. How are ya? Okay, so Carrie's Walgreens isn't taking the PayPal yet. Well, it must be coming soon. I think what I heard was, and I wasn't sure if it was true, was that they were kind of testing it in some markets first before they roll it out. So maybe that's what they're doing. All right, let's see here. Tammy is here. Hello, Tammy. Well, thank you so very much for watching the videos. Worth the Buck seems to be a lot of people's favorites. I think a lot of you really like those videos. I like them too. I have fun with those. I know some people have told me, but it's only $1. What difference does it make? Why test it? But my philosophy is those dollars add up quickly. So why spend $1 on a product that's no good, right, you guys? But I've been very surprised that we've only had, right off the top of my head, I can only remember 2 thumbs downs. There's been a couple of items that were like, you know, they could go either way. Not really a thumbs up, but not a real thumbs down either. Most of the things we've tested so far have actually been pretty good. We've been shocked at some of them because we didn't expect them to be. I think I now have 41 or 42 of the Worth the Buck episodes, almost a year. I think I started those last June, I want to say. June or July, I can't remember. It's in the playlist. I think it was June or July. So almost a year we've been testing products. I didn't think the series would go this long, only because I didn't know there were that many products to test. I mean, I thought, okay, everything at Dollar Tree is kind of pretty standard, but we're always finding something new to test out for you guys. So I think a lot of people are liking that series, and I do too. It's one of my favorite ones. Kelly is here from Mississippi. Hello, Kelly. No lag for Daisy Cutter. Well, that's good. Too fast for you? Am I talking too fast because of the lag? Glitter is the color of the imagination. I totally agree. I totally agree. The world would be so boring without glitter. Yeah, I like the YouTube, the live feeds too, Lynn B. I try to catch as many from other channels as I can. Of course, I'm so busy a lot of the times I don't get to a lot like I would like to, but there have been several that I've been able to catch, and I think they're just so fun. Nick's Crafty Corner is here. Hello there. Just opened your package tonight. Thank you so very much. Matter of fact, I have the unboxing on the channel if you want to see. If you want to see my reaction to those sweet goodies that you sent me, I appreciate it so much. Shannon is here. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Yeah, they do add up really quick, those dollars. Hey, Tiffany, that is a great idea. I should have had some ice cream in my freezer. Oh, that would have been perfect. And even with just a little drizzle of hot fudge on top. I gotta taste this. Let's go ahead and taste it. Here it still sits. It was hot, fresh right out of the oven when he brought it to me. So let's see. She's put M&Ms in it. Can you guys see that? Oh, it smells like heaven. Let's just see. That is so good. She is a good little baker. I wish I could give all of you a cookie, but I cannot. These are really good. I'm gonna have to take another bite. That's good. She cooked some for us the other day that she got. I think she gets a lot of her recipes off Pinterest. I'm not sure exactly where she's getting them, but I think that's what she said. And she made some the other day she'd never made before. They had white chocolate chips in there and regular chocolate chips in there. It had cocoa powder, so the cookies themselves was like a chocolatey brown. So good. Oh my goodness, they were so good. And then of course, all of you guys seen the ones she was making all the way through soccer season and Christmas. Very, very good. That was delicious. All right, let's see where I left off up here. All right, Masu, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, your husband had a shoulder replacement last Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll be praying that he recovers very quickly. And thanks for joining us. Hope y'all both have a good night's rest. Amy likes the Worth the Bucks, and so does Carrie. And let's see what that says. I think that is BLF831 likes the Worth the Bucks too. Well, thank you very much. See, that's one problem about going back and forth between these glasses, because as soon as my eyes adjust to reading through the glasses and then I take them off, then they're like blurry. They have to readjust. Oh, the joys of getting a little older. Cheryl Thomas is here. Hello, Cheryl. All right, let's see here what Haley said. Your husband had shoulder replacement a couple years ago. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, that's rough stuff. A couple years back, well, it's been a little while now, 2009. Actually, it's been a good while. The Hubs had to have surgery on his knee. He got hurt in the line of duty. He was working a high school football game, and 2 or 3 fellas started going at it, and there were a bunch of girls standing around, and he just knew, okay, somebody's going to get seriously hurt with these guys fighting. So he and a couple of his comrades there tried to step in to bust it up, and when he did, they tore his ACL, and I think there was a slight tear in his meniscus as well. So he had to have surgery for that and was down for quite a while. That's no fun whenever you have to have some type of major surgery. Yeah, Pinterest does rock. They have awesome things on there for sure. There is Janelle, upstate New York. She is in the house. Well, I don't think you've missed a whole lot. Tell us, though, is it lagging for you? Are you lagging? Because part of the problem for a lot of people tonight is the connection is not good. Some of them have had to log off, and they're going to come back and watch the video later because they can't get the connection to stay right. Oh my goodness, so it's on his dominant arm. Well, that's definitely no fun. Kelly likes the worth the bucks. All right, there is, let's see, what does that say? PX13 Ray. Double tree chocolate chip cookie recipe. All right, let me screenshot that. So that is one I need to tell her to look up. That sounds delicious. All right, so Amy's got to go too. Well, thanks for staying up, Amy. I'm glad that you stayed with us for a little while. Neiman Marcus cookie recipe. Well, let me screenshot that. You guys are giving us some good suggestions here tonight. Never had that. Okay, so baseball and then snowboard. I tell you, sports can definitely be rough. Bub had this year in soccer, I think what had happened, if I remember right, I'm trying to remember exactly what he twisted that ankle on, but I think it was a sprinkler thing that they had in the field, because, you know, most of those fields have sprinklers where they keep the grass in tip-top shape, and I think that's what he said that he stepped in one night when he was playing, and even now, like, the ankle doesn't hurt him, but it pops, a horrible sounding pop. And it's only done that since he got hurt. So yeah, sports can be very damaging. And sometimes the effects don't show up for years. You know, a lot of people, when they start getting around my age, like I'm dealing with stuff with one of my knees that I know it's from all the years of cheerleading. And even though I didn't have massive injuries back then, you could tell when you were jumping or doing different activities and that kind of stuff that it was putting a strain on your joints, but you're young, you don't think nothing of it. But now that I'm older, it's catching up with me a little bit, catching up. Okay, so it's lagging for Janelle too. It's buffering for her. Well, there is Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Is it lagging for you too, Kathy? Keeps buffering for Lynn B. All right, there is Pamela. She is here from Texas. Hello. She's not having a problem on her end, so it's working good for her. Your sister-in-law just got a new Dollar Tree, and she's never been to one. Oh, she's going to have so much fun. You did take her, and she's hooked. Yeah, it doesn't take but one trip to get hooked there, right? Oh, that's cool. Well, how exciting for her. That's awesome. Haley's husband is doing great now. All right, let's see what Christine says. You're having knee issues too? And you're not even 29 quite yet. Well, I guess that makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe it's not all the sports after all. But I hate to hear that, girl. You are young to be having knee problems. All right, Kathy can see all right. She's having a fine connection. I'm doing okay for Carrie. And it's not buffering for Kelly either. So that's good. So I don't know. That is so strange. You blame being tall with long legs. I don't know. I'm not tall. I am 5. Well, I've shrunk a little bit in my older age. You know, they say that everything starts compressing together the older that you get. I think the last time that baby girl and I measured, because we were trying to see who was taller, I was still 5'5". I was 5'6", so I have diminished by about half an inch there. And I still had her by like a quarter of an inch, but I think she may be outgrown me now. I think she might be a little bit taller than me now. We need to remeasure. Bub is already past everybody. He's even taller than Steve now. So yeah, he has shot right on up there. Oh no, Kathy, did you fall recently? Is this like a recent injury or just an older injury that still gives you problems? 49 and feel 100 some days. Girl, I am there with you too. I am 46 and there are days I definitely feel 100. But then there's a lot of days that feel 20, so I guess it balances out. Christina, 6 foot, bare feet. 6 foot even? Amanda's 5 foot even. Oh no, Lynn. Your daughter was in a car accident? Well, that's not good. Is she okay besides, what did you say was hurting, just her knees? Wow, it's a good thing that she came out of that without more serious injuries. All right, so it was whenever you were still, right before you left Vegas. Well, Kathy, I sure hate to hear that, man. I know sometimes taking a tumble like that can have a toll on the body. That's for sure. Carrie is 5'3". I think my mom is 5'3". Very good challenge. Yeah, sometimes she says that about herself. She feels like a little shorty, but 5'3" is not really that much shorter than 5'5.5". But whenever I stand next to her, she seems a lot shorter than that. I think she might need to remeasure. Mom, if you're still watching, next time we're together, I think we need to remeasure you. I don't know if you're still 5'3". That would be interesting to find out. Yeah, I hope Lynn's daughter's doing good too. Daisy Cutter is 5'9". I don't think I realized that, Daisy Cutter. So you have me by a couple inches there. Where do I live? I live here in Florida. I live in North Florida. And I love it. I love it. I would not want to have to leave Florida. I just would not. I love it here. It does get hot and it is so muggy, but I do love it. And I know we have them big old mosquitoes, but it's worth it. I love it. I love the beach. I love the sun. I love the sand. I love the palm trees. I love everything about being here. So I've lived here all my life, except for about 8 months. Whenever I was a freshman in high school, we moved up to Augusta, Georgia. For about 8 months we were there, and then we came back to Florida, and then I've still been here ever since. So that's all I've ever really known. And I do love it. Lynn B is also 5'3", and so is Janelle. Wow, that's a pretty common measurement there. That must be about probably the average for most women then, is right around 5'3". Christine, you always make me laugh. She's a horizontally challenged. Brenda is here. Hello, Brenda. Daisy Cutter, your mom shrank. Yeah, my grandma did too. I'm telling you, that's the truth, because whenever I was younger, I can remember thinking how tall she was. And then, I mean, I know as you get older, they just seem to shrink because you're getting taller and they're not. But it really is true, because like all the tissue in between all of your discs and joints, they really do begin to flatten out. So you definitely lose height. Like, I mean, I think that's a scientifically proven thing there. I just don't know like how rapidly that happens and around what age that usually happens, but well, Lynn B, I'm glad she's getting a little bit better, that's for sure. Oh, wow. So Kathy fell whenever she got caught in the vacuum cord. I tell you what, I have tripped on cords so many times, you guys, and I will even like mentally tell myself that something is plugged in, that I need to step over it when I'm walking through a room, and sometimes I just flat don't get my leg up tall enough. Matter of fact, Let's just be honest. Sometimes I don't even get my foot up high enough when I'm trying to climb into the tub. Now the tub does not change height. It is always the same height every single day of the year. And sometimes still, when I go to step up in that tub, I will hit my foot so hard and stub my toe. It makes me quite mad. Let's just be real. Oh, mercy. Sandy is here. Hello, Sandy. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you were able to join us tonight. Okay, and she is seeing the stream just fine on her end too. So love and blessings to you. I'm so happy you could join us. So Daisy Cutter is over 6 feet when she's got her combat boots on. Or in your heels too. Well, see, that's why you were so good with that modeling. They like the tall girls, right? Tall, slender, with those pretty long legs. Amanda Gale is in Tampa. Well, you're not far from me. Tampa's probably about 3 hours south of where we are. It takes us about 3 hours to get to Tampa from here, so that's not too far. PX13 Ray is in Dallas, Texas. I've always wanted to visit Texas. One of these days, I'm gonna make it there because I do want to visit Texas. Yes, I do. All right, Kelly is from upstate New York, but she has lived in Mississippi since 2014. So do you like living in the South, Kelly? Do you wish you were back up there in upstate New York? Tell us, what's the difference? What do you like better or what do you dislike more about being in the South? Uh-oh, so Lynn B can now only see what anybody is typing. Oh, bummer. I don't know what's wrong with this connection, you guys. I don't even know. I am so sorry. We weren't having trouble for several weeks there. There was no trouble. And then all of a sudden, it's like every live stream now, there's some kind of trouble. And what is this? Is that? Okay, that's the edge of Bub's bed. I kept seeing this red blob down there in the corner. Could not figure that out. So Christine is afraid of heights, but when she looks down, she... Are you really afraid of heights? I never used to be. Whenever I was younger, I never used to be, but I gotta tell you guys, I don't remember if I told y'all in the vlog or not, but the day that we went to the lighthouse back in February, a lot of you guys saw that because we live streamed from over there too, and we put up the vlog later that night. I got so panicked on the top of that lighthouse, you guys. It was just, yeah. It was even hard for me climbing up the stairs. Even get this now. Even get this. And I think I did mention this in a couple of the vlogs during the soccer season. Even climbing up some of those little metal bleachers, you know, the kind that they don't have a backing. It's just like metal steps that take you up. Even a couple times, I really got panicked on those this time. I don't know what it is, because I used to get on the top of those things and do stunts jumping off of there and all kinds of stuff. It never used to bother me. But it really did. During the soccer season, it really did. So I'm not sure what's happening to me the older that I've gotten. But I'm starting to get kind of a little leery of heights myself. If I'm on a solid building or roof, like if I'm in a real tall skyscraper building and look out, that doesn't bother me. And if I'm up on top of a roof up there, it's a little like, but I'm pretty okay. But being on that lighthouse that was just like a skinny little thin circular building thing there, that really did freak me out. But I was determined I was going up there because I was not going to let that fear hold me back. I kept telling my husband, I said, this is so strange. I've never been afraid, and I am not going to let this kind of fear keep me from doing this. Okay, so let's see what I missed here. Lynn B is in California. Uh-oh, Carrie, are you kind of clumsy, so you rather not climb either? Florida does rock, Debbie. I totally agree with you on that one. Your mom was a model too? I don't think I remember that, Daisy. You probably told me and I just forgot. That's really cool. Somebody else I saw just popped up was also from from New York. Janelle was from New York. That is so cool. It's such a small world how you guys meet each other and you find out that you're from basically the same place. Oh, don't you blush, Daisy Cutter. You are a beautiful girlfriend. These pictures that I have seen of you, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, Tampa is a beautiful area, Debbie. I love Tampa. I love the Bay. Of course, we love St. Pete Beach. One of our favorite beaches down here to go to. We love it. A lot of times when the husband and I get away for a few days, just the two of us, we like to go to St. Pete Beach. It used to be called Trade Winds, and they sold the property, and now it's called, cannot remember now what it is called. But that's where we like to go and stay. Such a beautiful area, which is right over the bay, really, from Tampa. We can make it to downtown Tampa in about 45 minutes from St. Pete Beach. But beautiful area. We did, on our 20th wedding anniversary, we drove over to Tampa. We were staying in St. Pete Beach. We drove over to Tampa and we did one of the little cruises, the dinner cruises that they do out in the bay. I don't know if you've ever done one of those, but they are so worth it. It was so much fun. The food was so delicious. They had the perfect ambiance and it was just such a nice romantic evening. We did one, it was just like about 4 or 5 hours long, and I don't think we ever even left the bay to like go out into the Gulf. I think it was pretty much just inside the Bay Area there, but that was so fun. Definitely worth it. If you guys have never done that, definitely worth the money to go and do it. We had a great time. All right, let's see here where I left off. Uh-oh, zip lining in Costa Rica. I think Christine would have heart failure. I actually would like to go zip lining. I'm a little afraid of the heights now that I'm getting a little older, but that does look super fun. I really would like to do that. If I knew for a fact they had me harnessed in real good where I could not fall 100 feet to my death, then I would totally love to do it. Kathy doesn't like heights either. So you're originally from New Jersey. I didn't realize that. Aw, little 6-year-old granddaughter is afraid of heights too. Yeah, some little kiddos, they're afraid from heights almost from the beginning. All right, let's see what that one is. M.M. McCoy Girly. Now, Marianne, Marianne is your name? Is that what that is? All right, so the connection fixed for Janelle. How about everybody else? Is that Nira? Is that how you say that? When do I sleep? Rarely, that's for sure. We usually hit the bed, me and the kids, between 2:30 and 3-ish most nights. And then I usually sleep in till probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Today, I actually slept in till about noon, though, because I did not go to bed till 6 o'clock this morning. Or yesterday morning now. Yeah, we watched When Calls the Heart. You guys know that we stay up for that on Sunday nights. And so we take a nap. And so I had napped when we got home from church for just a little bit, but it was enough of a nap. Plus I slept all the way home from church. I had enough sleeping that when Calls the Heart went off, I was just not tired. And I didn't fall asleep till like 6 a.m. True story. So I slept until about noon today, and then I got up and hit the ground running because I don't like to stay in bed that late. Too much to do in my life. Too much to do. All right, let's see here what we got. Oh, Nancy, you're just now getting the bell notification. Sometimes those notifications are late. Like I have my computer sitting here. My notification went off immediately as soon as I clicked the live button. But then for other people, there's a delay. So, and I know that some of you have turned on the bell, but you're still not getting the notices. And it could be a setting that you need to go in on your cell phone and make sure that your notifications are turned on. Because I've had several people check their actual YouTube apps, and the bell was on, everything was set, and come to find out what had happened was they didn't have the notifications through the cell phone settings turned on. So you might try that and see if it fixes the problem too, because sometimes that's the problem. All right, so let's see here where I left off. All right, let's see what Kelly says about living in the South. So there was still a lot of snow in May. That's why my husband doesn't want to go back. He lived in Michigan for a little while. His dad was in the military, so they kind of moved around. But he had snow in Virginia. He had snow in Michigan. And I'm trying to think, there was one other place he lived that had snow. And he says the same thing. Like, he would not want to go back to all the snow. Yeah, it gets hot. Now, I don't know about over in Mississippi, but it sure gets hot here. Oh, okay, so Ocala's not very far from me. Ocala's about a 50-minute drive from my house to get over to Ocala. That's pretty close to where we are. Oh, are you finally being able to see us, Linby? The popcorn is delicious, I do have to say. It is good. And I have actually eaten more of it tonight. See, the kiddos didn't think I'd be able to do it. I haven't eaten the whole bucket, of course, but I have eaten more. All right, so Daisy Cutter has her bell on, but it only rings for Alex Jones. I like to listen to him too, Daisy. Yes, I do. All right, let's see. I missed a couple here. Sometimes rebooting will fix that issue. So definitely try that too. Daisy, one of these days we'll have to connect and go ziplining. I would probably be scared to death, but I do want to do it. Christine, you guys have 5. Is that including the new little guy? Or is that just what you already had? Trade, is it still called Tradewinds? Because the last time we went over there, which was about January, was a year ago, it had changed names. And there was a even the little sand dollar that sits right there, it's kind of like the comedy club, is now, I think it's now called the Steve Garvey Outpost or something. If I'm remembering that right, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but something like that up in there. All right, let's see. Good night, Mom. Love you too. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I love Clearwater Beach. As a matter of fact, my husband has an aunt who lives in Clearwater. Such a beautiful area. The Basset Hound is what I love. That's the Rip dog. Rip on When Calls the Heart. Oh, speaking of that, did you guys hear that? The dog who plays Rip on When Calls the Heart passed away, you guys. So now we don't know if they'll get a new dog to play the Rip character or if they're just going to write Rip right on out of the show. I'm not sure, but Baby Girl had heard several weeks back that he had been sick because we noticed he was missing off of a few episodes. They weren't showing the dog. And then, of course, the dog came back and come to find out he had been really sick. So whatever it was that he was sick with, I guess finally it took his little life there. We were sad to hear that last night. Pomeranians are cute too. Yeah, I think they are so cute. A Pomchi, I've never heard of that kind. What kind of little puppy is that? What does that look like? Jennifer still has no connection at all. She logged off, cleared her cache, and still nothing. Aw. Jennifer, no, I haven't gotten an email from you. I haven't gotten an email from you, so can you try to resend it? If you hear this, if you watch back later on the replay and you hear this, Definitely try to shoot me another email because I haven't gotten anything from you. Not going back to Chicago either because of the snow. I'd love to visit Chicago. I would just like to go see the city, but I wouldn't want to live there. Lynn B is still spinning too. So Daisy Cutter would live in Mississippi if she weren't in Alabama. I've never visited. Well, wait a minute. I have too. I take that back. When we came back from St. Louis not St. Louis, listen to me. What am I talking about? Springfield. My brain went fogging. When we were coming back from Springfield, Missouri a couple years ago, we came down through that way and we just hit like the corner of Mississippi. So it was just like a drive-by. We didn't visit nothing really while we were there. So I guess I can say I have actually been there. Oh, you don't want him, Christine, because you already have the 5? Is that why? Uh-oh, so Kathy's starting to have trouble with her connection now. Good night, Amanda Gale. Thanks for joining us. Oh, yeah, Kathy, I bet the cats don't like being locked in there, do they? Yeah, they like their freedom. No, Nearest Mom, you are not crazy. There are several of us that have backward schedules, that's for sure. That's why I like to do these sometimes later at night, because I know there are a lot of you guys who are up late, and it's fun to have something to do late at night. Oh, Daisy, sure enough, how about that? That is a coincidence on the name there. Now, where do you work, Nearest Mom, that you have an overnight schedule like that? Do you work at a hospital or something? Good night, Carrie. So glad you were able to join us. Have a good night's sleep. Whoa, somebody is here from Tahiti. Well, hello and welcome. Nice to have you with us. I would love to go to Tahiti. Maybe one of these days I'll get there. Good night, Lynn B. Hope you have a great evening. 70 degrees in December in Mississippi. Wow. And what about the humidity? Are you guys as humid over there as we are here? Yeah, 5 dogs is a lot, Christine. I can't blame you on that. Yeah, my kids are up. They're in the living room out there, probably watching something on Amazon. Not real sure what they're doing at the moment, but yeah, they stay up with me. Okay, so it's a little bit south of Tampa. Ruskin isn't too far from us. It probably takes us about 3.5 hours to get down there. But pretty area. You love the Dollar Tree? Yeah, I do too. Love that store. Love the fun things you can find at Dollar Tree. Oh, you're a dog trainer. That would be so cool. My son would be so jealous. He loves dogs. Yes, he does. He would be so fun there. Oh, it is the Trade Winds Resort. You can win on the Kelly TV talk show. Ooh, is it like a weekend getaway? Is that what they're giving away? Dry heat, okay. You're coming to the States in June? Oh, that will be fun. Very fun. Oh, that would be fun to start a dog rescue, wouldn't it? When we were in Gainesville Saturday, you guys probably saw the little deer or the fawn, I guess is what you call them. Is that what you call a baby deer? So cute. She was actually out there because it was a no-kill shelter over there in Alachua County. They were raising money to help rescue animals. It's an animal rescue no-kill shelter where they make sure the dogs are adopted out, and if they're not, they keep them there to take care of them. such a good cause. And that deer was so cute. Oh, it's so cute. No, Kathy, we don't have any animals. Excuse me. Bub had a snake for a while. He had a ball python, and we think the mold got to that snake. We never knew that snakes would be allergic to mold or anything, but it was right before we discovered that we had the mold, and we had already been having our own sinus issues. We just didn't know why. And one night when we were over there near the snake's cage, we could hear it like, what's the word I'm looking for? Wheezing? Like he was wheezing when he was breathing. And so I called the hubs over there and I said, listen to this snake. I think he's actually wheezing when he's trying to breathe. And we thought it was just strange, but we had never had a snake before. And so we thought, well, maybe that's just kind of normal. We don't know what it sounds like when a snake tries to breathe. But within a couple of days, the snake had died. We woke up one morning and found him dead in that cage. So we're thinking now that we look back, once we realized that it was mold that we had, I think just putting all the pieces together, I think that's what happened to that snake, you guys. And so because of all the turmoil here with tearing apart the house and all the reconstruction and all that, and then you guys see we are so busy, constantly off doing stuff, travel a lot during the year and that kind of thing. It just never was conducive to have the pets because we would have had to find places to house the pets while we were gone, and we do it so frequently that we just, we're gone all day on Sundays, and there for a while, we would actually go down to the church on Saturdays as well. So we would spend Saturday and Sundays away from the house every weekend, and it never was conducive with the schedules to give an animal proper care. We felt it just would have been neglected. So it was just best for us to not have one. But we did love having the snake and felt so bad when we put the pieces together later that I think that's what happened to him. I guess they can have allergies too. I don't know. It was so strange. Yeah, that fawn was so very cute. So do you pronounce that Lanny or is it Lonnie? And you guys get to come to California. Well, we're actually coming to California in August if we can raise our money. We're got to start the fundraising process in a couple of weeks to get our teenagers over there for their fine arts competition. So we're going to be having some fundraisers. Bub's shirt that he made, we'll be selling that too as part of our fundraiser. So trying to get up enough money. That will be our first time ever to California. So I'm excited. Hopefully we're going to get to go. Okay, you guys are going to Vegas too. Humans more difficult to train. Sometimes I think you're right. Oh. All right, let's see where I left you guys off here. I've heard that. I've heard that the problem with most animals, I think it is the same way like Daisy was saying, even with kids. We've discovered even in our children's program at the church, 99% of the time, it's really not the kids, it's the parents. I mean, that's just true. You know what I mean? A week's stay is the prize. Ooh, that's even better. Well, I'm going to have to log on online and see if I can't figure that out. Ooh, I'd love to win a whole week's stay there. I sure would. Maybe Tradewinds is the new name. And maybe when we first started going there, it was this, maybe that's when it was called the Sandpiper. I'm trying to remember now, you guys. I don't know. At any rate, that is our favorite place to go. We love going there. Except for the Keys. I think I actually would like going to the Keys more. But the Keys is so far from here. It's far, far away that we don't get down there. Oh, well, thank you. I think that you're cool too. Deena is here. Well, hello. Yeah, we are still on. Can you believe it? You've already been to bed and gotten up, and here we are. Do I know the areas around Ocala a little bit? We go over there some, like when we go shopping at the malls and stuff like that. Occasionally to visit like our skin doctor and stuff like that, we'll hit Ocala. I'm not extremely familiar with the area, but a little bit, enough we can make our way around pretty good. Marion County is a good place to raise a family. We do have several friends that live over there. As a matter of fact, my mom and dad had gone to church over there for a little while before he started pastoring the church where he is now down in Lady Lake, which Lady Lake is only about 30 miles south of there. And Lady Lake is a beautiful area. Love it down there. It's 30 miles south of Ocala. And such a really pretty area, a nice area. Love the county down there for sure. And a great place, I feel like, for raising families. I really do. But Marion County in the Ocala area is also really good for families. We almost moved there. The Hubs had gone there and tried to apply for a job, and they really liked him. Matter of fact, after he decided he didn't want to take the job, they showed up at the house. They liked him so much and said, we really want you to come work over here. This is when we were young, even before we had the kids. And he just decided that he liked it over here and he liked the county where he was working just a little more. He wasn't ready to leave, but it is a great area. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's see where I left off here. Alaska. I would want to go to Alaska if I could go during the time of the year whenever it's always daylight. I wouldn't want to go during the part of the year when it's always nighttime. No way. Yeah, Highway 1 is not fun. That's for sure. But I do love those islands. And like, if I could live there, just live down there in the Keys, I totally would do it because it is so beautiful, so peaceful. Not when hurricane season comes, but the rest of the time. Pam just went to the Keys in December. Well, I hope you had a wonderful time. It is so fun down there and so beautiful. Yeah, that is true. Teaching kids can make a lot of teachers decide not to have kids when they're with them all the time. But I really believe it has a lot to do with parents. I really do. Being in ministry for so long and seeing so many different kids come through, it definitely. And I know that there are really good parents who do everything right that still just have that child who, no matter what, they're going to misbehave. But a lot of times it really is the parenting. That's for sure. Is it expensive to live in Marion County? Well, I'm not real sure, what you guys are used to as far as like the standard of living where you are. To me, I don't consider it expensive, not based on where we are around here, I don't really know how to compare it to other places, like to be able to tell you, but it's not like I wouldn't say, oh, I would never want to go there because that's an expensive place to live, like I would in other places around us, like down near West Palm Beach and over near Coral Springs and that kind of area. Those areas are a lot more expensive to live in. I think Marion County is very comfortable as far as the cost of living, and I think the wages that people make there are pretty comparable to the cost of living, if that makes sense. So I think it's a pretty fair area as far as that's concerned. All right, let's see. Your mom was born in the U.S. and her name is Jersey. That's cool. Daisy Days is having a birthday in May. So is Christine. May the 5th. My grandma's was May the 6th. What's my favorite social media site? Good question. I think I would have to say YouTube. I think YouTube has become by far my favorite, especially now that you can do the YouTube live, like what you could do on Periscope before, and the interaction that you have with people. I think I would definitely have to go with YouTube. A lot of people don't really consider YouTube a social site, but it really is. It's become a lot more social. But if you're talking about the standard, you know, like Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff, then I think I would have to go with Instagram. I like that better than the rest of them so far. Lipstick and Sofrito is here. Hello. May the 4th is when Daisy's Days is. I am in Florida. That's where I am, at the opposite end of the country from California. Nira's mom's calmed down the older that she got. Well, that's good to hear. I think we probably all go through our phases, that's for sure. You always wanted a May 5th birthday for Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, being a jerk certainly doesn't get you anywhere. That's for sure, except into some trouble. Good night, Pamela. Thank you so much for watching the channel, and thanks for joining us. And let's see what... Oh, we have already been on here over an hour. My goodness, time flies. I'm telling you what, the live videos, the fastest time during the week. I think it is. But I think I'm going to bid you guys a good night, too. Let's see, what time does that make it? Yeah, it is 1:15, and we started at midnight. So... I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here because the kids were wanting to watch an old rerun of, which one is it? Highway to Heaven? Is that the one with Michael Landon? I think it's Highway to Heaven. You know, the one where he plays an angel. We found it on, I think we found it on Amazon. Amazon Video, I think is where we found, maybe Netflix, but I think it's on Amazon Video. And we like to watch them together. So I try not to go ahead if they're not able to watch it, and they try not to go ahead without me. And they were going to wait for me to do a live chat. So I think I'm going to get ready to back off of here too, so that we can watch an episode before we go to bed. Let's see, how do I answer all the people? Well, I think I do still miss some of the comments, but I try. I just keep scrolling up and down on my phone as the comments come in, trying to make sure that I catch you all. But I see all of you saying good night, and I hope all of you guys have sweet dreams too, for sure. And thanks for joining me. I like these late night parties. I think I like the late night ones better than the daytime ones, honestly. That's just between me and you. Those of us who are up late, that's our little secret, okay? But I think I do. I like the late night owls. Night owls have a good time. Yes, we do. It's so much fun late at night. It's fun all the time. I love all the live chats for sure, but I'm wide awake at night. And a little more relaxed because I don't have anything pressing on me. You know what I mean? Like during the daytime, it's like I have to be so conscious of the time that I'm on here because I have so much to do on my schedule. But at night, I feel like I can be a little more relaxed and not have to worry about that. So... yeah, Touched by an Angel is also a fun one. I don't know if my kids have ever seen any of the Touched by an Angel. We'll have to see if we can find that one too. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight, you guys, so I can go watch something with them. And I'm going to eat the rest of my cookie baby girl made me. And I've still got some more popcorn to chow down on. So we're going to go have a movie night. But thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't seen the vlog yet tonight, it's already up. And we'll have a new video for you tomorrow, so we'll catch you there. Thanks so much for joining me. Much love to you all. We'll see you later.